Something I'm going to try to get done today is to get these two taillights fitting into these slots. And really it's just going to be an exercise in cutting them out. The larger one has screws that are going to need placement, so I'm going to need to retain little tabs on the body for those to mount into, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal, just more hogging and sanding. This is actually a great opportunity to give a little Matt talk, as opposed to a TED talk, about the hidden costs of Batmobile building. I see folks online asking things like, how much does it cost to build a Batmobile? And usually what people do is they'll say something like, well, a shell costs, anywhere from 8 to 12 grand. Donor car will cost you 2. And then let's allow, a couple thousand for extra expenses. Surely you can build one for 20 grand. Nonsense, utter nonsense. Although I'm sure things like that are said with the best of intentions, they are woefully ignorant of the building process. And so, taillights like this, for a set of these, 2 of each, one for the brakes, one for the turn signals, I think I paid like $1,000. These are OEM parts. These are both Ferrari parts. I don't recall off the top of my head what their model numbers are. If you're super curious, I can probably add that into the comment section. But they're not easy to come by. They're expensive. And they're such a tiny part of the build. And I think that's why when you see a lot of people's builds, they actually don't have the OEM taillights on it. They just, you can find round taillights for $50. And, that might save you $1,000 on your build if you do that. So I think it's real hard to estimate the cost of a Batmobile build. Although, of course, I have my number, and I should probably make a separate video about that and share that information out. But it ain't cheap. It ain't 20 grand. Anyway, lots going on today. I think I can get this work done. This is pretty straightforward work. I'll just be using my reciprocating saw, my jigsaw, my super Dremel, and my handheld belt sander, and I'll probably knock this out real quick. And that'll be a nice little accomplishment for today's session. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this on Instagram, please be sure to follow my page. If you're seeing this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you for the next one.